Hi family, friends, relatives. Well, we finished the base. It's got rubble, dirt, clay and a layer of bottles, which are these. So in upside down. Push that in later. And they create a thermal mass. Sand on the top to fill it in. And then we do the mould. Alright, put sand in. It's all levelled. Still in the process of tamping it down. Then the next step is Fibrix. And then after that we need to get some like bricky sand and make the internal mould for the cob oven. Okay, base is finished. Next step is to mark out the footprint of the cob oven, so the internal diameter and external diameters, and also the opening base, I suppose you'd call it the door. We've got the circles drawn for the diameter. So the inner, so there's three circles. The inner circle is the diameter of the inside of the oven. And then between that and the next circle is where we have a 3mm layer of predominantly 3-inch, not 3mm. Gary's corrected me. Lucky I've got an editor on task. We've got a 3-inch layer, which is more sand than clay, and then the outer one is, I think, about 50-50 clay and sand mixture. And then in here we've got to put the door opening. So we'll be doing that in a minute. Right. Here we are making the mould. This is bricky sand. So we basically put a row around our perimeter line, and then we've started to infill it. That's got bricks in under there, but that's the opening to our oven. We've got this here so we've got a nice flat surface, and these bricks are holding this up. This is just a scrap bit of plywood. The lines on it are that's the finished out there, and that of course will be on an angle. So the internal height of the opening is 12 inches, and the internal height of the dome is 18 inches, and the internal diameter of the dome is 22 inches. So that gives us, this opening is 63% of this height, roughly. Alright, so let's just pattern it in, pattern it down. We put up a temporary shelter in case it rains. So, long slow process. Gary's got a bit of tarp down, so when we start mixing up the sand and the clay to make the first row of mortar or cob. That's it. I'll come back when we're finished. Alright, mould's finished. Still got our lines for our 2 lots of cob. Sandcastles in a sandpit as a kid. It's a bit of fun. So when we get to the next step, I'll video that. Oh, the tools we used. Do you want to know what the tools we used? Used a trowel, little hearth shovel. What's the other thing with the blue handle? A float. and that's it. I'll get back to you with the next step. Alright, now we are doing the clay. Hopefully you can see this. Just move it back a bit. We've got a layer of paper on it. Oops, that's my finger, sorry. So we've got there's my finger again. So we've got a layer of paper, and then we're making mud brick balls to put on the top. And we've mixed the mud up in this. So it's a combination of clay and sand and some water. So Gary's just mixing it up into a ball. In, and then we'll smooth it over down the track. That's about 3 inches thick, give or take. We're not going to be too precise, so I'll just video this for a little bit and then I'll come and turn it off. So that you kids can see I'm actually doing some work. I'll come back when we've finished. Right, progress so far. This is sort of one barrow load of mud, cob. So hopefully we'll get this finished today, this coat, and then we'll, depending on how much time we've got, which I don't think we will have, because you need to get it all done in one go. We might do we'll do the final layer tomorrow. Okay, it's the first layer of cob finished. I'm not going to worry too much about how it looks because it needs to be scored before the next layer goes on. And that'll be tomorrow. Right, remember all those mud bricks we made? Well, we're turning them from that to that to that, and then they'll go on that. Alright, Gary's doing the finishing touches. So this is what the cob looks like. Kids would have a field day with this. It's just smoothing it out. So this has to nearly, probably 50% dry before we can take this stuff off at the front. And then we will put a, I suppose you'd call it a bit like a buttress at the front to to hold it, and then we'll dig the sand out a little bit at a time. So the next project after this, while we're waiting for this to dry, is to put up a structure, a roof over this. Currently we've just got this temporary thing over it. So that'll be in the next video. This one's going to be a little long, sorry about that.